Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt with a Monday workout. It's going to be Romanian deadlifts and a 12-minute interval workout. So let's get right to it. 600-meter jog to start the first round, 400-meter jog to start the second round. After each jog, we're going to go all the way down the room doing the lunge and rotate movement. So it's a big, long step, rotate your body both directions, and then step through and into the next one, right? Try not to take any stutter steps. Make every step you take a lunging step. And on the way back, just doing bear crawl. So plant those hands, creep those feet. You'll get better hamstring stretch if you have your knees straighter, and you'll get more on your quads if you have your knees bent. So a couple different variations on bear crawl that can just change the way it feels for you. Next one, lat pull downs with the band. So on this one, we're just gonna do a straight arm lat pull down. So grab your band, put your hands up through it and kind of lock your elbows. And then I want you to sit back a little bit so that your ears are close to your biceps. And then we're just gonna pull straight down with your arms straight, really trying to feel the activation on the lats, the big muscles on the back side of your body. So I'm not just swinging my arm down, I'm also pulling my shoulder blades back and down while I'm doing that to create the optimum position from which to pull from, okay? And the reason why that's important, because we're about to go into the Romanian deadlifts. And the Romanian deadlifts, since our hips are higher, legs are straighter, shoulders are further forward of the hands. So in order to keep that bar touching my legs right in line with my center of gravity, I have to really have my lats engaged, and I'm pulling and rowing that bar towards me, not letting it escape or get away from contact with my legs. So this is our warm-up, do a warm-up set of Romanian deadlifts. I don't have a number on there, but in the range of like 4 to 8 reps would be a good amount to do. First round with the empty barbell, second round with like a 30-40% weight would be fine. All right, but Romanian deadlift, I have it set up somewhere above my knees, below my hips, so that I can grab the bar, stand up, and it's off the rack. I'll take one short step backwards, and then feet underneath my hips. Posture in check, right? I've got that nice neutral spine, slight bend in the knees, and then I push my hips back and shoulders forward, sliding the bar down my legs until I get to somewhere below my kneecaps. Wherever I feel the end of that hamstring stretch, that's where I'm gonna stop, and then squeeze, lock out the legs, stand tall at the top. You do not need to do any extra extension. You don't need to lean back with your shoulders way behind your hips. In fact, that can put some bad jamming forces on your back. So think at the top of the deadlift, I'm just in a braced standing position, right? I'm squeezing my butt, squeezing my abs, squeezing my shoulders, making sure everything's nice and tight at the top of that movement. We're gonna do 5 sets of 7 reps of the Romanian deadlift, using in the range of like 65 to 75%, recognizing that the Romanian deadlift is a slightly more challenging variant than the standard deadlift that we pull from the floor, and the grip tends to be the limiting factor on the Romanian deadlift. So if you need to tune those percentages down a little bit, that is totally fine. But if you shoot for in that range, you should get a really good strength training adaptation out of that workout. The superset is only gonna be on the first 4 rounds. It's going to be a flexed arm hang, so a 90-degree arm hang, and we're gonna do alternating legs of knee extension, okay? So I want the palms facing you on this one. So I've got like my underhand grip on the bar, right? I'll give you a couple variations on this. If you can do a strict pull-up, or if you can hold yourself in this flexed arm hang position, that's where I want you to be, and your feet out front of you like that, not dangling underneath you, but kicked out front. And we're just alternating one knee up and then the other knee up for a total of 7 reps at about this pace, okay? That is our movement. If, let's say, I can't hold my body in that position, you could do this on the rings, right? Where you had like a moderate height position with the rings. And again, I'm trying to hold with my elbows at 90 degrees. My feet are on the ground. I'm still pulling my knee up, right? But my body, most of my body weight is still on the heel. You'll still get a really good core work out of that, and you'll still get a good pull from the lats, pull from the biceps when you do it. Only on the first 4 sets are we doing that superset. When we finish all that workout, all of the strength training, we're going into a interval workout. So it's a 3-minute interval. The first 2 minutes are broken into Tabata intervals. So that's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds to rest, and switch to the next exercise. There's 4 different exercises, so 4 little 30-second blurbs within that 1 minute block, and then a minute 10 seconds rest. Okay, so it'll be all together, that's 3 minutes, 4 different exercises, right? So the first exercise is a bike sprint. The second exercise is hand release push-ups, and that's a 20-second AMRAP, right? So all the way down, pick the hands up, and then extend the arms to the top of the push-up. All the way down, hands up, extend the arms to the top of the push-up. The next one is gonna be ring rows. It's an AMRAP of ring rows or jumping pull-ups, right? So hands extended until my wrists touch my rib cage. And the final one is power jumps, right? So don't sleep on the power jumps. Power jumps done in an AMRAP format in 20 seconds will absolutely roast your quads if you're doing them right. So we start in the power position. Every rep is a jump and land back down in that power position. So make sure that you're not landing with your legs straight and then resetting to the power position, but jump, land, jump, land, jump, land, jump, land. Right? And you don't need to get more than a couple inches off the ground when you do the power jumps. You will get more out of it the higher you jump and the faster you try to cycle those, but you can just get away with like a couple inches off the ground and still get a lot out of that little sequence. All right, that is it for today. It's 4 3-minute intervals, so a total of 12 minutes minus the minute 10 at the end. So under 12 minutes to get that done, and we're counting total reps per round when you do that interval workout. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.